Championship. Introducing first, the NWA Tag Team Champions and members of the Four Horsemen. They are accompanied to ringside by the Executive Director of the Four Horsemen, James J. Dillon. First, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. His partner hails from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 239 pounds, Tully Blanchard. The challengers, first from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 255.5 pounds, Sting. His partner from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 268.5 pounds, he is the former World Heavyweight Champion, the legend of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. One fall, 30-minute time limit. This is for the NWA World Tag Team Championship.
So there it is, Bob Caudle, Dusty Rhodes. And you hear the chant for Dusty and for Sting. They're the challengers. We are with you live on Superstation TBS. Tony Schiavone along with Bob Caudle in our feature main event. And you know, Bob, a lot has happened here today. I know Jim Ross is following closely the situation with Lex Luger and what has happened with him today. I know the Horsemen are a little bit gloating right now, all of them, including the world champion. Where did Precious go when she was with Kevin Sullivan? That still has to be answered. We're leading to the Great American Bash, and we have this great main event right here on the Superstation.
An explosion is about to go off in that ring. War is going to happen right here, fans, right before your eyes. Sting and Dusty Rhodes. The Dream. Oh, have they ever been aching to get hold of Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, and they're going to do it right here now before this nationwide audience, and they are ready.
You know, together, Dusty Rhodes and Sting, a team which is not teamed on the occasion as the Horsemen have.
Right.
But still, when you talk about two premier athletes, they can certainly become World Tag Team Champions right here tonight. Down on the floor goes Sting. Arn Anderson right at him. Anderson, the Enforcer. Ooh.
Oh, he missed that left hand, and he drove it right into that steel post. And look how Sting is right quickly back at it.
Pulling down the arm. You know, it's a blow like that that can break a bone in the hand or the wrist. That can really put the match in the favor of Rhodes and Sting. Notice how Sting is going right to the arm now.
He's going to stay with it. Well, you can see a championship flying out the window right there on a move like that, as Arn Anderson made that mistake. And Sting, as powerful as he is gone right back to work on that arm. And you can tell that's the influence of the Dream, too. And Dream is going to really compliment this young man.
We have Sting idols all across the country. You see one right there. The paint on the face, the charisma, the ability is all there for this young man from Venice Beach. Arn Anderson trying to make a tag, but Sting will not let go of that left hand.
We've been talking a lot about Sting and about Dusty Rhodes. Let's talk about the champions a minute. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, World Tag Team Champion, great athletes. You don't be a world champion without being a great athlete and a great competitor. They've held those championships for some time, and I tell you, if it happens here tonight, if they lose them, you're going to say they're going to go down fighting. There's no doubt in my mind, whenever you take those belts away from these men, buddy, you will have done a job.
Absolutely. Blanchard goes down. The best wrestling is the NWA on Superstation TV. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Well, Tully Blanchard could see it coming, but there wasn't anything he could do about it. He just had to stand there and take it.
There is nobody in the state of Florida quite like the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. It's quite an event when he is here. You know it's going to be a big event when he comes to Tampa Stadium for the Great American Bash July 6th.
He caught Blanchard in midair and threw him right back to the corner.
Right hand. No, elbow. Wrong corner for Tully Blanchard. Right by the nose.
He's going to hand him his nose if he does that many times.
Pulling on the leg.
Boy, that's tough on the knee. Now with that spinning toe, he may try to get him in a figure four.
There he is. Figure four leg lock. Dillon. Up on the apron of the ring. You know, we've said it so many times. They have proved it here tonight already outside of the Night Center with Lex Luger. That there's always a crowd whenever the Horsemen are around. Rhodes!
Oh, look at Dillon. They'll triple team you, double team you. All five of them will jump you. It doesn't matter.
The arch enemy of the Horsemen, Dusty Rhodes, now down right on the floor, right next to us. And there's nothing he can do.
All right, here's Arn Anderson quickly after him again. Sting's going to come around as they're fighting on the floor now right behind us.
Dusty Rhodes staggering. You know he's hurt. Trying to get back.
The dream has been to the war so many times, though. You know, Tony, even though he's taking a pounding and a beating right now, running through that mind of his is some way that he's trying to figure out to come back. And no, no.
Dusty Rhodes out of nowhere. Comes across with a flying lariat. Pelters Tully Blanchard. Grabbing Blanchard by the hair.
And with a drop kick from the Dream.
The Dream makes the tag. Sting is in. Right hand. Another one. And again. To the other side. High up. And down.
Is that power or is that power?
Here he goes.
Boy, that's devastating.
And
that is simply devastating.
Sting going after both of them. This was the right thing for Anderson to do. A knee in the back. Sting is outside now. Double team.
There he is at an iron fence again. Just when Sting was about to get that scorpion locked in on Tully Blanchard, there was Arn Anderson. And that's the reason they're still champions in a number of instances. They work as a team and work so well together.
Bob, you're exactly right. Now Sting is down, out of the floor, in a world of trouble.
Not only is he out of the ring and on the floor, but he's over near the corner of Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. And James J. Dillon right there. All the way across the ring from where he needed to be.
Sting in a lot of trouble. On top of him, Anderson. Only a 2 count. Sting got out of it. Slamming him down. Anderson. Feet. With the knee. Anderson is down. Sting trying to get a tag to Dusty Rhodes from the Night Center of Miami. Live on the Superstation. Left hand. Stands him up. And now back to a neutral corner. Pulling on him. Other side. Sting crumples to the mat.
And the champions working so well together as a team. They're going to double team him now. And now it's Sting that's got to dig down.
You know, it appears they always wrestle with intensity, Bob, but it appears the situation that happened outside with Luger has really pumped the Horsemen up.
Oh, they're pumped and they're excited and they're ready. No doubt about it.
Double team to perfection right there. You can't get any better than that. Now Blanchard. 2 only.
I'm sure they're thinking now that they're rid of Lex Luger. They would like to get rid of Sting and Dusty Rhodes. Really, I think they would just like to get rid of everybody that challenges them. That's the kind of guys they are. And that's the way James A. Dillon looks at it.
Certainly. As the fans watch out here at the Night Center, The biggest challenge for the Horsemen still to come at the Great American Bash. Sting could barely stand, Bob. He could barely... Oh, no! Oh, no! A DDT on the floor! He may be out. He may be out cold.
Right down on the concrete floor. I've never seen that put on anybody like that outside of the ring.
He may be out cold, but Sting is still moving, you see.
Here's Dylan. He's trying to get him back into the ring.
Dylan picks up a lifeless Sting. Only a 1 count, and he got out of it. They are really beating this youngster out of Venice Beach, California, all over the arena, so to speak.
Sting right now, as you say, Tony, he's taking a beating of his life. But I tell you got to really hand it to the youngster. He's still trying to fight back.
And a foot, where it came from, I'll never know. But a series of them. Anderson grabbing the arm, putting him to the other side. Sting blocked it.
Beautiful block.
Backslide. A tag has been made. Still close enough to the Horseman corner. Rhodes wanting to get in. He cannot. Not as of yet.
Sting tried to get to the corner. He wanted to make that tag to the Dream, but they cut him off beforehand. Oh, good move on the part of Sting that time.
You know, when you have nothing left, you use the other man's momentum.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what Sting did.
Boy, he took Tully Blanchard hard to the ropes, right down on that top rope. Almost cut him in two. Let's see if Owen can cut it off now.
No. A tag has been made, and Dusty Rhodes, full of fire, is in. Oh, J.J. Dillon.
First man in the ring.
DDT.
It's payback time now with Arn Anderson.
You know, Rhodes realizes it happened a little bit. Realizing the Horseman may be on a roll here. Elbow. Could this be it? Double team.
Tully Blanchard quickly in. Tully saw it coming.
And now we got all 4 men in.
There goes the referee. Sting just flung him aside.
They're on the floor. They're in the ring. Blanchard fighting with Sting. Anderson with Rhodes. You can throw the rule book out here now. It's an all-out war. Elbow, top of the head.
Outside of the ring, it's Sting and Tully Blanchard inside. There's the Dream. Wait a minute. Here comes Barry Windham.
Windham is in.
He's got that glove on that right hand too, Tony.
And he's got the claw. Firmly out, Dusty Rhodes. Ric Flair is here.
Here comes Flair, tuxedo and all, charging into the ring after Sting. The Dream is down for that claw. Windham's going to take him right on out of the ring, still with that claw locked in tight.
They are going back away from the ring. Has it hooked on. Sting getting triple teamed here in the ring. I said the Horsemen were pumped up. The Horsemen ready for the Great American Bash. It's right here, live in front of us on the Superstation. There's no controlling the Horsemen. We said so many times they are dominating professional wrestling, and they are showing it right here tonight.
The Horsemen is saying that wrestling revolves around them, that it all revolves around the Horsemen. Again, they're proving it. It's been their night.